Hi guys, Ben here, Bunbury Bootcamp. I hope this finds you well. It's a warm day today, and for those that love warm days, it's great. For those that don't, I'm very, very sorry. And if you're watching this in winter, guys, and you like winter, good luck to you, but I'm ashamed you ruined summer. Um, as always, and I know it's boring, make sure you're feeling healthy, make sure you're feeling happy, make sure your body bits are all working, make sure you're not suffering some kind of respiratory infection, and well, look, just ensure that you fill one of our forms out if you're doing this program. And let's start this up. So I want 10 squat steps. That's where you go into a squat hold, so you squat down, you take 10 steps, boom, 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 and you do 10 normal steps where you stand upright. You do that 20 times. This is fun and tough. And you do 5 jackknives. Now, jackknives is where you lie on your back and you fold yourself up, legs up and arms up and chest up, like you're doing a sit-up and a double leg raise at the same time. Huge lower back pressure. If you feel that, don't do it. If you don't feel it, do it. It's great, if that makes sense. Repeat this for 10 minutes. So it's a 10-minute warm-up because it's quite a tough one. So let's ease you into it. Let's get those legs built up and let's get some good core strength out of this. At this point, guys, good idea to pause the video, get through your workout and move on to video. Well, it's a frame 2, which I will bring up now, and that is kind of in a similar vein. Squat holds to sumo. So you squat hold for 5 seconds. Then you step your foot out sideways and shift into a sumo squat for 5 seconds. Then, and this is up to you, this is where it gets a bit complicated, you can repeat that, and you can repeat that as many times as you want until you feel genuine fatigue. And then I want 20 sumo Jane Fondas, that's wide-footed Jane Fondas, and 20 modified Jane Fondas. It's where you get your hands, or sorry, your feet, and place them together. Imagine the palms of my hands or the soles of your feet, place them together, knees drop out sideways. It's a very wide knee Jane Fonda. Not the most dignified exercise, but very, very good for some nice little muscles there. And then you jog on the spot for 40 steps. So while the numbers are set on most of these things, the squat hold is sumo squat, or a squat hold, which is you're maintaining that depth the whole time, as long as you want. I think you should go for about a minute. That's a good goal, but for a lot of people, that'll be too much. So 10 seconds to 30 seconds, probably the recommended range. Do this for 10 minutes if you feel like it. 5 if you're a beginner, 10 if you're feeling, strong, and 15 if you're a bit on the elite side. If you're a bit on the elite side, make sure you're getting the minute out in the squat hold to sumos. Enjoy that, guys. Pause the video now and we'll move on to the next one, which is fun. Push up to arm raise. What is that you say? So you do your push up, you come up and you lift one arm up, which means you're balancing on 2 feet and 1 arm, or 2 knees if you're doing knees, and 1 arm. Do it slowly and controlled. Don't flick that arm up and slam it down trying to stop yourself from falling. It's not about that. If you can't hold yourself up on that 1 arm in a control position with the arm up, then don't be doing it. Anyway, do 5, do 10, do 15 of those, and then hold the hover for 30, 60, or 90 seconds. That's going to be a hard combination. So this is where you can throw the bridge steps in. Now, bridge steps, so you go into the bridge position, so you're lying on your back with your hips up, and you step your feet. Either 50 or 100 steps. That could put pressure on your lower back. If it does, don't do it. Just do normal steps on the spot. Hover's no good, use knees. If that's no good, use squat holds, which is tough in this workout. And if the push-up to arm raise is no good, just replace that for me, guys, with essentially jogging on the spot and throw the other things in. If the whole thing's no good for you, then don't do the whole thing. Alrighty, pause again here. We'll move on to frame 4. Ideally outside. So this is the tough one. Our workouts are designed so you can do them in your lounge room, and this can still be done in your lounge room. But if you can do it outside, that'd be amazing because it's a nice drill. It's nice weather. A 50-step sprint. Now, obviously, that can be done on the spot, but you can also do it outside. And bear crawls for 10 movements. You hop onto your feet and to your hands, and you crawl on your feet and your hands. And we're clear on that, feet and hands, not knees and hands, so you can do that if you need to, but feet and hands, boom, boom, boom. Now, a lot of people don't know the difference between a bear walk and, say, a horse. So a horse trots and a bear paces. So in a bear crawl, you move the right arm and the right leg at the same time. Then the left arm and the left leg at the same time. So you're doing that wobble kind of thing. So it's the same with the horse paces for those that follow the pacing horses, which none of us probably do these days because we're not 75 years old and smokers. Anywho, 50-step sprint, bear crawl for 10 movements, and then bridge as long as you need to recover. But cut it short. As soon as you feel good, straight back into this. I want this done for 10 minutes. I want everyone to do this for 10 minutes. If you don't do the bear crawl, that's okay. Just give me a 10-second hover to break that up. But this is a good cardio drill. There's no reason why anyone needs to stop unless your heart rate gets too high, in which case bring your sprinting pace back. But try and get through a 10-minute drill on this one, guys, and enjoy. Alrighty, pause there. We'll move on to the 2 consistent things in our lives, which are meditate and stretch. I should make these one frame. That's what I'll do for next one, guys. Meditate. Meditation makes you feel good about yourself. Meditation makes life feel better. Meditation gives you inner peace, if there is such a thing. And we have a meditation video on this YouTube channel that you can use. Find it, use it, enjoy it, and go from there. And finally, last but definitely not least, stretching. Vitally important. Everyone should do it. Find a routine that works for you. Use one of the many YouTube routines that are good. Make sure it's major muscle groups and just have a lot of fun with your stretching. Put plenty of time into it. And ignore that weird sound that might have come through the mic then, which is Jill, one of the more eccentric people in the fitness industry. Anyway, guys, that's that done for today. Enjoy it. As always, feedback. And please do get through these programs. You paid for them, you need to use them. Have a lovely day, guys, and I'll speak to you soon.